You need to understand this, how you can stack the deck in your business in order to become successful, in order to sell more product and services in the business, and how you can dominate the market. So in the earlier video, I shared some points how you can stack the deck before launching your product. In this video, I'm going to cover the second part, which is upcoming 3 points. So let me introduce myself. I am Pranshu Agrawal, elite sales coach, social media marketing agency owner. Without bluffing the things, let's come to the point, which is fourth point, how you can build your social media audience. So it's not an hard and fast rule that you need to become a something social media influencer to get this. You need to make some cringe videos for that. What you actually need to do, you need to understand which platform has the highest reach, which platform has the highest attention right now. So when you understand that that platform is getting maximum attention and rest platforms are getting low in terms of attention span, so you need to start curating content on that social media platform and understand what your audience is actually looking for. So let's suppose in 2023, TikTok and Instagram was the most hottest platform at that moment. So a lot of people were there, but all people are not meant for your business, right? So there are so many people who were scrolling reels, YouTube shorts or TikTok videos, TikTok short at that moment, but every person is not useful for your business, right? So you need to understand my type of audience, the audience which really wants my product to get the transformation in their life, what they are consuming. Once you get this, you just need to create the content around it. You need to make video content, you need to make some carousel content, blog post. You don't understand what is carousel, so just find out what is carousel and it will help you to give more and more information in short terms. Okay, afterwards, when you know what content your audience is consuming and you are creating the same type of content for your audience, now you need to start pinging the audience. Yeah, when you start getting some initial followers, you need to start connecting with the people individually so you can gain their trust and you have a better relation with them. And you need to ask one question to yourself, what you can put in front of your audience to make them go crazy to purchase your product or to shoot some inquiries in your inbox about your product or services, that how they can get that transformation in their life. And second point is, you need to understand, you need to document your whole journey. This will be an awesome part you can ever create in your business. Like in today's world, personal brand is everything. If you have a personal brand, you can do multiple businesses at the same time, just like Gary Vaynerchuk. So he has a personal brand and now he can curate multiple contents, he can curate multiple businesses through that. So just focus on this point, try to document your journey through that social media platform so people can understand from where you come and how much you are doing in your business. So ultimately they understand that person already faced that issue in the earliest stage, so they can help me out to get that transformation. And always remember, if something is going in your community, like these people are getting attracted to something, you need to look into that. You need to focus to try to create some content around it, or you need to do something similar to that so you can attract those audience. And at the end, you need attention, right, to sell out your product or services, because if you are not getting attention, you can't make them understand about your product or services and you can't transform their lives. Afterwards, you can take a help from social media influencers. Yeah, you are at the beginning stage of your business, so you don't have that much following, but they are already curating content since last few months, years or something like that. So they already have the audience, required audience you actually need for your business, for your product. So what you can do, you can contact with them. Either you can do paid shout outs either for the story, for the post, and that's where you can get people's they are following for your product or services. But I recommend to do organic way. If you are just starting out, I know you don't have enough funds to just get some paid shout out from such 10k 100k influencers, because they are charging a lot of money in today's world. What you can do is you can give them suggestions. What I usually did in my initial journey when I was started out my first motorbike business, so when I communicated with those people, I try to become friend with that influencer. In the first week, 2 week, my focus was to connect with that person, to become a friend to that person. Afterwards, I share some suggestion that I don't say like, here's a post you can post on your feed, this is my post, this is my product. What I said, here's my suggestion, like these are the things your audience is looking for, and I created a content around it. So I am your friend, here's my suggestion, here's my just a giveaway to you. You can post this in your feed and you can shout out to me, so we will both go positive forward and we will both getting some value from the audience. So that's how some of the influencers posted some of my content, suggested content in their feed, and I got some followers, audience in the starting. You can do the same. Fifth point is use your hot list. It's important to understand that you just started out in the business, you just started out in the market, and only few people know about it. Maybe no one knows about you, so why they are going to purchase your product? I know you are helping them out to solve their issues in the business or in their life, something like that. I completely understand, but they don't understand that point, right? So you need to prepare some hot list. Like when you are providing value in the Facebook groups and other social media channels, you will be getting some inquiries in your inbox or in your comment section. So just try to get their contact details, their email list. And when I did this thing earlier, when I just started out my business, so So what I prepare a mail list, contact list, so I can shoot them messages, calls as well as emails on a regular basis before launching day, so I can get some pre-sales offers. So if you do this, you can easily get 500 to 5,000 people who are lining up to purchase your product which you are launching 8 weeks after. So this is an important part in the business to make them people line up for your product or services. So once you use this hot list, you can make a huge startup in your business, so you can get some initial profit and you can realign that profit to purchase more stocks in your inventories, so you can keep the pace about your stocks with your customers. Afterwards, you need to understand, which is 6 point, how to stack the deck actually. So it is divided into 6 points, which is first identifying your customers. Actually, you need to make it as narrow as possible. You need to understand where they are living, what they are actually consuming, what problems they are facing, what transformation they are seeking, what price they are going to pay to get that transformation. Everything you need to list it down. Once you got this, you need to understand, you need to curate some content on the social media platforms, on the platforms they are actually consuming content, because they are not going to pay you some fees to just consume your content. But if you find some channels through which you can post your content at free of cost and they can consume your content at free of cost, they can understand there is an expert in the industry who are solving out our issues. So once you do this, you will be getting to know people that there is some person who is providing value which has literally insane value about this market. Afterwards, you need to focus on 2 to 3 points. You need to document your journey. You need to let them know why you make those certain decisions and how you are different from your competition, what actually you are advanced in providing, so they leave your competition and purchase from you. Afterwards, you need to start giving them the launch day offer that I will be launching my product on 26th April 2020 or something like that. Afterwards, you need to focus to give them multiple exposures before your launching date to make them line up for your product or services, which is pre-sales offer. And the last one is you need to communicate with maximum people as possible in order to have some people's line up, in order to get some consistent sales as well as referrals. Because if you are not getting customer reviews, you will not be enhancing your product, and that will be a great doom in your business. And the last point is, when should I know I need to hit the go button? So you need to understand, till here you stack the deck, now you are waiting for the launch day. So you are just warming up your audience again and again. And always remember, scarcity is then incentive to make the people purchase your product or services. So try to make your audience understand that you have limited stocks. Afterwards, it will take a lot of time to refill that stock and to get them the transformation they are really seeking for. So once you make this scarcity in the mind of the people, they will literally purchase your product or services at one go. Afterwards, you need to understand that only before 7 days of that launch offer, you need to make them hit again and again. You need to post stories, you need to post content, you need to make people aware, your audience aware every single day that you are going to launch your product on this date, and still they can get the pre-sales offer. I'm not a person who loves to give discounts. I'm totally against of that. But in the pre-sales offer, you can provide them some discounts in order to get some pre-sales, because now you need to keep up the stocks, and to keep up the stocks you need some initial money which you already gave to purchase the stocks, right? So you need to make that money. So give them some discounts and it will make them purchase your product or services more and more. Afterwards, you need to understand, when you have 3 to 5 products line up in your business and you are getting 25 to 30 sales a day for every product, then you are just 3 years away to become a millionaire in your business, to get million profit every single month. So you need to focus on this point to build such products, and for this you need to repeat this process, which is identify your customers, use education-based marketing, create a winning product around it, stack the deck, repeat this process again and again. So once you do this, you can become a millionaire in 3 years. And by the way, if you don't know the roadmap how to become a millionaire in 3 years, video will pop up in the I section. Afterwards, you need to understand when you stack the deck in a proper fashion. And the last point is, you need to understand this advice. When you are doing your business, you will be making a lot of mistakes, and some of them are very expensive ones. It's okay to make mistakes, but you need to focus on making enhancement. You need to become better in those things. So if you are not focusing on that, you will be in a huge trouble, because I know you will make mistakes. We all are humans. We don't know every area of the business. We don't know every area of the life, but we can try. We can progress by understanding those things. So once you focus on this, you will be getting a lot of profit in your business. And for you, just subscribe my YouTube channel, and you will be getting a lot of videos about the business which can really practical for your segment. So before that, you need to understand the first 4 points of how to stack the deck. For this, watch out this video now.